Okay, hi there, Jazz Academy. Today we're going to take a quick look at some basic strategies for learning things by ear. The melody that we're going to be looking at today is Autumn Leaves. So the first thing that we're going to do is just listen to a recording of it just so that we kind of have a sense of how it's played and how a jazz musician would approach it. Okay, so we're going to stop right there, and now what we're going to do is take a listen to the recording that you should have been sent by your artist instructor, which has slowed down melodic fragments, just so that it's a little easier to figure out this piece. We kind of broke it up for you into smaller pieces that go a little bit slower than that. So let's take a listen to this first little part. Okay, so there it is, the first part of the melody, and now we're just going to look at some strategies for how we can go about learning this by ear. So the first thing that we want to kind of do is establish just that first note. We want to find that first note, and a way that I like to do this is by trying to sing it. So let's listen again. Do, I think that was the pitch of the first note. I'm going to listen to it one more time. And sometimes you're just going to need to play it a couple times. You'll need to slow it down. But I think is the first note. So let me find that on my keyboard. Okay, I think that's a G. That first note is a G. So I know my starting note. And it's good to just sing it so I have it as a reference pitch. This is the pitch that I'm going to use to kind of find all my other notes. So the next thing I do if I'm learning something by ear is I want to know how many notes I have to figure out. So this is kind of an easy thing to do. We just listen again and count how many notes we hear. So it sounds like there are 4 notes there, but I'm going to listen one more time just to make sure that's correct. Yep, so it sounds like there are 4 notes, so I know I'm only going to need to figure out 4 notes, and I know it starts on a G. And then the next kind of strategy I can use, now that I know how many notes, is to just work on which direction the notes are going. Are the notes going higher or lower? Meaning, are they going to be, if this is a G, are they going to be higher than G on the keyboard, somewhere up there, or are they going to be lower than this G on the keyboard, somewhere down there, above or below this note G. So let me listen to it one more time. So do we think it's going higher or lower? Let me try to find that last note. Do. And the note I start on. Do. It sounds like it's going higher. Let's listen one more time. Because if I were going lower, let's just hear what the lower notes below G sound like. Those sound too low, but I can try every note. It sounds like that's the note I end up on. So now I know that this is the note I start on, and this is the note I end on, so I must be going higher. So now I know how many notes. I have 4 notes, and I know the direction. So then it's just a matter of kind of listening through this piece by piece and trying to figure out what those notes in the middle are. I know there are only 2 more notes I need to find, and I know that they're going higher than G. So if this is G, they're going to be somewhere up here on the keyboard, and I can kind of go through and listen again. Just those first 2 notes. Do, do. It's a little higher than that. Okay, that sounds like it. So now I have 3 notes. These first 2, and then this 4th one. So the only thing I'm missing is a 3rd note. So let me listen to it again, try to stop it right before I get to that 3rd note. So let me try all the notes next to that. Oh, and that sounds like it. It was the note right next to that second note. So now I have all 4 of these notes for the melody of Autumn Leaves.